Your boy is back. He didn't disappear. Um, Hello everyone. It's RANCORR here. I'm glad to see you all enjoying your day. Let me know if you are. Um, yeah. Oh, by the way, new video out. Be sure to check it. I actually put a decent amount of work into it, surprisingly. Most videos I put out, okay, the thing is, editing to me, it really wears me out. I don't know what the deal is with when it comes to editing videos and whatnot, but for some reason it just really, you know, mangles my brain and my drive to do it. But I managed to push through and get it out there. So if you're happening to watch the stream at this moment or the VOD at this moment in time, please go check out that upbeat video. What's up, Azriel? Long time no see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did. I don't know. It's something, I guess, that's it's a bad habit of mine. It's like every time I try to do this, like eventually the wheels just come off. But I mean, I don't know if I have a good streak going right now, but I have something going. I'm just making sure I can stream for you guys at least, once every week. That's my threshold. I try to do the organized, I try to do the, specific days thing. I try to do the videos and stream, and I don't know. I'm just now I'm just streaming whenever I want to, basically. So, you know, I'm here now. I've said sorry so many times. There's no way I can say how sorry I am for you guys. I know I let you guys down again, but you know. I appreciate that. Yeah. I don't know. But we're here today because we're gonna finish a game that I'm sure you guys probably all remember. I played this game. It's probably one of the first games I ever played. Not the first. I know which game that is, but it's a game close to my heart. The music. I'm sorry. The music for this game. You can't hear it right now, but dang. Okay, I'm surprised you remember that too. That is exactly right. Fun fact. For those you guys who don't know, first game I ever streamed was Rivals, and I didn't have my mic on. So yeah, that was a good time. And Azriel, whoa. Sorry, I don't know what happened with my model there. My hand waved in front of it. It's my bad. Azriel was there. They were my first viewer, my first follower. They were there since the beginning. Speaking of which, in a month, what's coming up? My 2nd year anniversary. And I will celebrate it this time. I know last year I didn't celebrate it because I'm pretty sure you guys know what was going on. I just was on another Corey Kenshin break, but we're gonna celebrate it this year. I can promise you guys that. I can a double pinky promise. Every single toe and finger crossed. I swear to God, we will celebrate my 2nd anniversary. Okay. If I don't happen to show up on that day, well, what happens if I don't? Then I'm just gonna jump out the window of my 3rd story building, I guess. No, but if I there is no what happens if I don't, because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, okay? We're gonna have a grand old time on April 3rd, 2026. We are gonna be there, okay? And we're gonna play all the games that I've started that I played at the beginning. So games like Rivals, games like the Fortnite, which I haven't touched in like a year probably. I don't know if we're gonna be playing vtuber Connect because we're gonna finish it tonight. What other games did I play in the beginning? There was a couple, but we will be here, okay? Be here April 3rd, okay? And if somehow, in some other exact, like if I don't happen to be there, okay? Which it won't happen, but if perchance that does happen, then you know what? I'm gonna make it up to you guys and just stream for the next couple days instead. Okay? But that's not gonna happen because I'm gonna be there April 3rd. Don't forget, I mean, not April 3rd, August 3rd. Be there because I will. Okay, sorry, that was a bit of a tangent, but I really got to make sure I make it that day, okay? Like, I got to double circle it on my calendar. But yeah. Yo, what's up? First time chatter. What's up, Kitty 143 more? Okay. How you doing? We were just chatting about my 2nd year anniversary that's coming up. August 3rd. Write it down. Don't miss it. We're going to be playing some of the games that I started off with. But speaking about games that I started off with, we're going to actually be playing one of those today and finishing it. It's a game called the vtuber Connect. I had gotten through a pretty good portion of it, but you know, I never finished it officially. Okay, see, this is why this always happens. Of course. Oh my god. Okay. Hello? I guess you guys can see my dashboard. There's all my apps. But yeah, sorry, I should have asked how you're doing today, Kitty. Sorry, the sounds. Okay, listen. I'm getting off track. Yeah, so we're gonna be finishing this game. This game is a game that is very dear and near to my heart. Just the music, I'm sure you guys can hear it right now, but the music alone is getting me all nostalgic and all, so it's really bringing me back to the days where I first started streaming. Those are the days, man. You know, funny thing about that, I was actually watching I was watching one of my old streams, my old Fortnite streams. I was way chiller back in the day than I was nowadays. Like, I don't know if it was because I was shyer or if I was new to it, so I, you know, wasn't really talking as much, but those streams were pretty chill, you know. I kind of miss that kind of chill vibe, so I'm gonna try to bring that back a little bit. You know, I kind of feel like a part of me was trying to become like talkative and trying to make sure I could be energetic and constantly have some sort of banter going when it came to streaming games and whatnot. So I watched it back and I kind of missed that, you know, kind of just chill vibe, kind of just sit down with me and just play games kind of thing. So we're gonna bring that back. Let's not do a bunch of screaming unless we play some horror games. Speaking of which, I didn't mention this earlier, but I do got a video out on the YouTube channel, so if you want to go check that out. Shameless plug, I know. Sorry, it's gotten like 3 views in 4 hours, so I mean, hey, it's my channel. I can do whatever the hell I want, so go check it out if you get the chance. And if not, I'm just happy you guys joining me right now. But yeah, I know I'm kind of talking a lot. I do have a bit to talk about before we get into the game, so I'm sorry if I'm gonna be bantering a little bit before we start up, but I do have a lot to talk about. First of all, I do want to say I hope my mic sounds good. Let me know if my mic sounds good. I did buy like a kind of filter, a pop filter, but the thing is, I bought I wasn't trying to spend like $100 on a pop filter, right? So instead of buying like a pop filter that like online or something or whatever, I basically just bought like a fish filter and put it on my mic. So let's just hope my mic doesn't pop as much as it would before. What else do I have to say before this? I do want to mention real quick. There's a game that I like, but I hate one of the events in the game. I don't know if you guys heard of this game. It's called Clash Royale. Very small game. Not many people play it, I'm sure. It's a very niche indie game, I know. But basically, there's this mode in the game that just came out. By the way, I do want to say I don't play ladder like at all because that crap is so annoying. They should just make ladder all the same level. I mean, I get why they don't, but at the same time, it's so unfair when you have to go up against like level 16 Mega Knight and 16 freaking Mini P.E.K.K.A. and the Elite Bobs and all that shitty stuff that, you know, you see on mid ladder or whatnot. But and speaking of, you know, misleveled cars and whatnot, the new mode or the new event in Clash Royale is literally all about that. It's all about different level cards, and you get some random shuffle of like 16 million cards, and it's so annoying. That mode is so annoying to play. Like, there's just so much bullcrap in it. You get random cards. You don't get cards that help you defend their cards. Like, you might get a skeleton army of poison, arrows, and freeze, and then you get like they get the Mega Knight, Dark Prince, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Bowler, and then you're just screwed. So, just wanted to say, hate that mode. Hope they never bring it back. It is so crap. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see Clash Royale videos. But with that being said, okay, I'm sorry, that was a bit long as well. But anyways, let's get to it. We're gonna get into VTuber Connect, and then there's another game by the same publisher or same game developer that I want to dive into because it is coming out this year from my knowledge. And I mean, VTuber Connect is already a pretty fun experience, so I'm sure the new game that they have coming out is also going to be pretty cool. But yeah, enough edging you guys on this. Let's just get into it. I don't actually remember. I do remember some of this game, but I don't remember too much of it. Let's see. Okay, I do remember some things, like obviously I can't even remember her name. I'm sorry. We might just have to jump straight into it. I'm guessing this is the most recent the most recent save, I hope. Let's just load it up and see. Okay, we are Shuma. I definitely remember that. Let's see. Let me see if I can recall some of the things that we've been through in this game. So, obviously, in the beginning, it has been a while since the last time I played this, so I'm just going to recap it for me and you guys. At least Shuma was a big fan of this girl's VTuber model, which I also forgot the name of. I'm sorry. I'm sure we're going to see it again. So, basically, it's blue-haired girl. So, Shuma is a big fan of blue-haired girl. And then I believe Shuma's gonna buy like some computer pieces or something, some computer parts at the convenience store, and then he meets up with this lady, which I also forgot her name. But you know, they get to talking, they get some bantering, they go the separate ways, but I believe they get the phone number. He watches the stream, and then I'm pretty sure along the way he gets some clues here and there that she is actually the VTuber, and then they confirm that yes, indeed, she is the VTuber. Yada yada yada, romance things, and she's become stressed because of her anniversary. Maybe I should have just played the whole game again. Damn. Okay. Yeah, it has been a minute, so let's just get to it and then see if we can remember some things in this game. Okay, let's start it up. So, what do you have for me today? Makoto. Can you read through my submitted fan letters and pick out the ones I'll read on stream? Hold on, that sounds pretty important. Are you sure I should be the ones to pick them out? Yeah, it makes it more interesting. When I read them on stream, I'll be able to show my live natural reaction. That is smart. He's like the high vis of Makoto. And I trust that you'll pick out some good ones. You don't think that I'll pick out some embarrassing ones for you to read? Do it and see what happens. Honestly, go for it. Like, I think that would make it more entertaining if you just, you know, made that, and picked out some embarrassing ones and some genuine ones. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, you won't. You'll see. Don't say I didn't warn you. Makoto gives me a sly smile before turning her chair and navigating through some windows on her computer. Oh yeah, ignore that little message down there. I'm using Caster Labs, so I don't know how to delete that message, so don't follow that link, guys. It's bad. It's bad for you. Don't do it, guys. You're gonna get scammed. I really need to figure out a way how to delete the comments on Caster Lab. How to delete on Caster Labs. You can manage it directly through your platform or use the Caster Labs tab. Alright. Viewers list. What? Steam chat? What? Alright, yeah, that's just gonna have to stay there for now. I'll figure it out some other time. Send me your emails so that I can get... Send me your email so that I can give you access to the former responses. Oh, sure. I pull up my phone and send Makoto my email address. After a few seconds, Makoto picks up her phone in response to the notification. She starts typing on her keyboard. There, I've given you access. By the way, Shuhei35, that's the name you go by on the internet. Isn't that just taken from your real name? I recognize it from my streams. Huh? Lying. But I don't type in chat that much. But you've seen some super chats before, right? Oh, but you sent some super chats before, right? Yeah, but I don't think I've sent too many. It's not like I said anything notable. Oh yeah? Do you want me to recite some of the things you said? Wow, she remembers? Okay. Wait. Why'd I go back? Stop. I don't remember. Okay. Here we go with the stumbling. Stop. I don't want to remember what I said in the past. Sorry. I hope you'll continue to support me as you've always had. As you always have. But I feel like I haven't really done much. That's not true. And regardless of how much you did, I think it's enough for you to just be here with me. Asking for a lot there, aren't we? But I can do that, gladly. Makoto returns one last smile before turning to her computer, getting started on her work. I open my laptop to log onto my email. I see the email that informs me that I was given access to Mana's fan letter form. Okay. VTuber's name is Mana. Gotcha. Wow, there's a lot here. I guess I can kind of see why that work needed to be split. This would have taken Makoto forever. I'm not sure if I have time to go through all of this. I guess I can quickly filter out the non-serious responses. Damn. Who knows, maybe one day we'll be doing that too, huh? Nah. I spent the next few... Sorry, that threw me off. I guess the scroll wheel moves the chat as well. I spent the next few hours looking at various fan letters, covering just about every type of response I could think of. There were plenty of funny jokes, heartfelt words of support, and thankful comments. Fortunately, I didn't really see any unpleasant responses, but there were some that seemed uninspired that I could tell that the person was just trying to make a joke without really caring. Overall, the responses were overwhelmingly positive and supporting of Mana. I ended up picking about 10 messages that I really connected with, and I feel like Makoto would be happy to hear, plus one extra. I look over to Makoto to see her busy at work within a video editing software I'm unfamiliar with. I don't really want to distract her. I guess I'll just sit back and watch her work. I lean back on the wall of the room and start to observe Makoto. She really is talented, isn't she? Even if she herself doesn't think so, it is hard for anyone to deny the work she puts in to get as good as she has at so many things. I could see that even before meeting Makoto. Just as Mana, she was someone who was amazing in so many ways. But even someone like that can be going through their own internal struggles that they never show on screen. It really makes me wonder, how many other VTubers that I watch could also be going through something similar? Some of them do share their struggles with their viewers, but many of them also might feel like they shouldn't be burdening their viewers with their problems. Some might feel like their stream is a place of positive vibes where people can escape from their burdens that may tie them down outside of the stream. I don't think there's an objectively right way to go about it, like there isn't a right way to stream. I don't even know how I should be approaching it as a viewer. It doesn't really seem right to just assume that they might be going through some tough times when they themselves wouldn't want me to think about that. But at the same time, I don't think I should be insensitive to their potential experiences as a human being. Maybe I'm thinking about it too hard. Is it as simple as just watch and enjoy, nothing more to it? No, I think that's disingenuous to the complexity of our experiences with media and people. There's nothing wrong with approaching streams like that, but there's definitely more to it that I could just immediately understand. The VTuber themselves, as well as everybody else in chat, are human beings like me. Like Yokone said, sister, that's his sister, we could all be lost in life figuring things out. Maybe the best thing to do is just be mindful of that and try to treat everybody as people. It seems so obvious, but it's easy to forget that there are humans behind the screen. My train of thought is interrupted as Makoto starts yawning and stretching her arms. She turns to me, looking at bereft of energy. Did you finish? Yep, I picked out some I thought would be good to read in stream. Let me just reread that. Yep, I picked out some that I thought would be good to read on stream. I sent them to you through your email. Awesome, thanks. ... Say, can I make a selfish request? Sure, what is it? Makoto stands up from her chair and starts walking over to me. Once in front of me, she turns around to face her back to me and sits between my legs. She then leans back so my body is supporting hers. Whoa. Alright, we getting another CG, boys? I start panicking at the absurdness of Makoto's actions, unsure of what to do. I have a selfish request. Can you hold me? Oh wait, that was in Makoto's. Let me go back, actually. Oh! Wait. Actually, yeah, let me just override that real quick. Yes. Wait, can I? Okay. I have a selfish request. Can you hold me? I just want to be like this for now. I place one arm around her shoulders and place the other hand to rest on top of Makoto's head. How's that? That's perfect, thanks. Sorry about this. No, I like this as well. Makoto lets out a sigh so large that I'm afraid her soul might leave her body. I've been so tired. Explains the bags under your eyes. We have been through this a lot the last couple of days. I guess she's been trying to stay strong through everything. You've done an amazing job so far. It's not just the work I've done on the anniversary. It's everything that's happened in the past, as well as the fear of the future. I'm afraid of the future as well. I don't know if things will get better, but all we can do is face it together, right? This is where you're supposed to tell me that things will definitely get better. Would you believe me if I said that? Probably not, but I'd appreciate it anyways. Alright, things will definitely get better. Thanks. Sorry for being so weak and selfish. You're not. I am. Look at me right now. I should be able to take everything on, but here I am, having to ask you to comfort me. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to face everything alone. Even if this is the only thing I can provide for you, then let me help you. Thanks. Let me just drink some water. I think my voice is getting a bit raspy. This feels nice. I might start asking for this more often. Be my guest. We stayed quiet, simply appreciating each other's presence and the warmth of human contact. I wish I could freeze time in this moment, so that I could stay like this with Makoto forever. This may just be a fleeting moment in time, but this mere grain of sand in my life means more to me than I could. Okay. This may just be a fleeting moment in time, but this mere grain of sand in my life means more to me than I could express in words. Shoma? Yeah, I'm here. Is this really okay? Yeah, I think so. I'll stay here for as long as it takes to convince you that it is. So, forever? If that's what it takes. How did I know? Well, if that's what it takes. Nah, there's so many... Yeah, this is why I need to read more things, guys. Nah, there's still so many things that need to be done. But at the very least, let me stay like this for a little while. I can feel Makoto completely relaxing her body, using only me as a support for her upper half. She closes her eyes and places her head right below mine. I don't know why it says Makoto there. She looks completely burnt out. All the labor required of her, as well as the emotional energy that she expended the past few days, must be taking its toll on her. Hey, Shoma? Yeah. Why are some people so cruel? What do you mean? Did something happen? There were some comments about me that I read online. People are saying negative things? About what? I know there has to be some negative reactions somewhere, but I usually only see some positive opinions. It's not too difficult to find negative comments if I go digging, whether it be in unmoderated communities or just some far corner of social media. People in most of the big communities won't express any negative thoughts because there are consequences. I'm just gonna be honest, if you are scouring the internet to find these negative comments, that is insane. Maybe I'm not big enough to do that yet, but I don't know if I'd be doing all that. Some show their true thoughts when given complete anonymity and have any consequences taken away. Yep, that's the bad thing about internet. People just say whatever the heck they want. But why? Oh, but why? But why? There will always be people who are dissatisfied. Do you have to go searching for these kinds of opinions? I don't know. I just don't want to upset people, even though I know that's impossible. I know I shouldn't be looking at comments, but I don't know. Some of my viewers are there. I'm just curious. Maybe because I'm seeking validation. Some of my viewers are just completely obsessed with what I do. I really don't know why. I'm just a messed up girl. Don't say that. You have so much more value than that. No, I really am just messed up. Because of people's obsessions, they react strongly to every little thing that I do. Some just straight out express their love for me. Others are just completely spiteful or misconstrue any action because of their entitlement. You know how I ended the karaoke stream early because of what happened? Yeah. Well, instantly, people started saying extremely negative things about me. That I don't care about my viewers at all if I would just end my stream all of a sudden like that without explaining anything. Or maybe I'm just self-centered. Maybe I'm just a self-centered person that will use streaming as a convenient way to manipulate people into giving me a quick buck and take a break when I want. What? People are actually saying that? How can they even come up with these kinds of conclusions? That's not even the end of it. There's so many other comments that assume stuff about me. Some seemingly do it out of a parasocial obsession, like they can't go on without me streaming every day and would be upset if I didn't stream. Some might just hate me and will grasp at any chance to dox me or try to twist narratives to make me look bad. That's just so wrong. Yeah, it's like I'm not a person to them. Makoto suddenly punches out into the empty air in front of her. Just about to sock them, I guess. Why are some people like this? How can they be so cruel? Can't people just try and be nice? Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people don't try to be nice. I'm only human after all. Sorry, this is a tender moment. I'm only human. I have feelings too. Makoto's hand slowly falls back to her side, as if she used up the remaining reserves of her energy. People say it all the time. If you want to make it as a streamer, you have to be thick-skinned and ready to handle negativity. But it still hurts me. No matter how hard I try to be indifferent about what people say, I can never fully bring myself to do that. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I'm just weak. That's no way to think it's your fault. Also, that's not a very good mindset. Please do not think that. Anybody would be affected by negativity. It's awful that people say those things in the first place. It's just too cruel. I'm so sorry I had to deal with this. Come on, why are you the one apologizing? Well, I didn't write the hateful messages, but I'm guilty of forming my own obsession and pushing my own expectations on you. That's different. I get that there are some things that people do naturally without any ill intent. But there are some others that completely disregard having any ounce of sympathy or empathy. Makoto lets out another big sigh. I know I should focus on the positive parts of the community, but it's just so hard sometimes. Maybe one day, those people will come to understand. Even if they don't, there's still so many people out there that support you. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. As long as I don't have to face it by myself. You're not alone. Thanks. Hey, Shoma? Yeah? I'm scared. I'm scared. What are you scared about? About a lot of things. What if I can't meet everybody's expectations? What if I end up hurting more people? What if people just continue to be heartless? There's so much people that I still need to do and work hard. Oh wait, there's still so much that I still need to do and work hard on. How am I supposed to do it all? Will I ever be able to truly call myself a happy person? Will I ever be able to give back the kindness that so many people have shown me? There are too many things that I don't know. So many things that I worry about. Oh, sorry. I have so many uncertainties. Well, I have so many uncertainty about how things are going to turn out, and I have no idea what unforeseen event could happen. That's why I'm scared. Sorry. I don't have a good answer for that question. Honestly, I'm scared as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's scared in life. No one knows what they're doing or what's coming up. Even though some can stay composed and say that they're alright. I've been having so much anxiety recently about the future and how my current self would be equipped at all to handle anything. Even right now, I don't think I'm ready to continue trying to take the necessary steps forward. Unfortunately, life doesn't seem to care if we're ready or not. Yeah, cruel, isn't it? But even so, it might not all be bad, like right now. Yep, you gotta find the little pockets of happiness in life. Thanks for this. I think I needed it as well. Hey, we can switch places if you want. No, it's okay. I'll be the big spoon. No, I think I'm fine like this, being able to support you. I've been unsure of what I can provide for you. I don't think that would work out anyways, you know. I think she's a little too small to carry him. I know you already told me multiple times that it's enough for me just to be here. But I want to be able to do more for you. I wish I knew the answers or what the right thing is to say to you. But I'm not even sure about it myself. My insecurity eats away at me. I'm afraid you'll realize how worthless I am and leave me. I know I shouldn't think like that, but it's a thought in the back of my mind that haunts me. I try to sound confident and supportive, but maybe I'm just desperate to prove my worth. The reason I want you to hold me like this isn't because I'm just looking to be held by anybody. I want you to hold me and be with me. I've mentioned this before, but you've done more for me than I think I could ever repay back, even if you might not know it. You're someone special to me, and just by being here, supporting me, I feel like I'm able to face tomorrow, as well as the rest of the future. So, please don't feel insecure about your worth to me. You don't have to prove anything. I value Shoma Hasegawa for all that he is. Shit, I'm sorry. You're someone special to me. Thanks. You're someone special to me as well. Much of the tension that I was feeling starts dissipating. I'm not sure if I'll ever fully shake off my feelings of insecurity or ever stop asking myself, is it really okay for someone like me to be with her? But I think that's okay. One more thing. Yeah? I'm sorry for telling you that you'll never come to understand me. I mean, it's valid. No one really understands anybody. Everyone goes through their own things. It is valid, but it is harsh too. You don't have to apologize. You were right. Don't say that. You understand me enough to be happy. I've been thinking about it, and I realized that the one who didn't understand me was myself. I don't even know if it's truly possible to fully understand myself, let alone others understanding me or me understanding other people. I don't think that's fully possible, but that's okay. I think maybe trying by itself is enough. If just trying is enough, then it sure doesn't feel like it a lot of the time. But at the same time, there are moments where I felt happy that people try to understand me. So, thank you for that. That's what I should be saying. Another thing I realized, I never really fully understood you either, despite my best attempts. Sorry about that. Come on, you don't have to apologize. I'm glad that you try. But still, maybe it ended up working out. I don't understand your feelings, but because of that, we ended up like this, which I can be glad for. Yeah, I couldn't have predicted any of this either. It reminded me that I really don't understand any of the other Mana fans either. You keep surprising me with your views as a fan, and I continue to wonder why I get the support I get. That's all the more reason that I'm thankful that I've been given this opportunity and level of support despite my inability to understand. So, thanks again. Of course, I'm sure I've been able to speak to the rest of the Mana fans as well when I'm saying this. We'll always be here for you. I pulled Makoto closer to me and closed my eyes. Appreciating each other's presence and warmth, sharing our vulnerabilities, accepting and being accepted. How can I describe what I'm feeling? You know what you're feeling? LOVE, baby. This is what I want in a relationship. Just moments like these. Just chilling with each other. Relaxing. Silence. Embracing each other. You know, going out is fun, and, you know, nighttime is also pretty cool, but these are the moments I want the most. All I can say for sure is that I wish we could stay like this forever. Amazing scene. I'm sad I didn't finish this game earlier, but maybe it's a good thing that I didn't, so I could really appreciate this game. After some time, I feel Makoto perk her head up. Should we get going now? Isn't it near the time that we agreed to meet your sister? I think we still have some time, but I guess we should get going there first so she doesn't have to wait for us. Alright. Let's get ready to go then. I wait for Makoto to get up so that she's no longer leaning on me, but she doesn't move. I think you need to get off of me first. I'm having trouble finding the motivation to get up. Help. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know. Do something. I contemplate for a moment before deciding on something I might regret. Just jump up. Bounce her up. I place my hands on Makoto's waist and start tickling her. That is not where I thought that was going. Makoto immediately makes a sound that I've never heard from her before and jumps up. She turns around, her face red with what I assume is both anger and embarrassment. No, she's doing the pouty face. You really want to get smacked, don't you? Even if it will make her angrier, and I'm able... God damn it. I'm too caught up in the moment. Even if it will make her angrier, I'm unable to contain my laughter at her reaction. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'll accept my punishment. What should it be? Maybe I'll have you commit seppuku? What the hell is that? Or maybe I'll ban you from my stream. No, not the ban hammer. Hold on, I want to see what seppuku means. Whoa! Okay. Jesus, just make... Why are you joking about that? Jesus. You basically just told him to kill himself. Whoa. I'll take the seppuku, thank you very much. Alright, buddy. Huh. Would you not be able to watch my stream if you're dead? It's about the message. So you'd rather just die than get banned. Alright. Fair enough. Sure. Okay. Let's go before I actually decide to smack you. Yes, ma'am. Honestly, be my guest. Is that Huggy Wuggy? I'm pretty sure I said that the first time I played this game too. Freaking Huggy Wuggy, yeah. Makoto and I arrived at the restaurant. Makoto and I dude, I sound like a broken record. Makoto and I arrived at the restaurant a bit earlier than the agreed upon time. After calling my sister to inform her that we were here, Makoto and I grab a table. I'm kinda nervous. Pretty sure that'll go away once you meet her. She's pretty easy to talk to. And I'm not just saying that because I grew up with her. She's able to make friends pretty easily. Huh, I see. What about you then? We don't talk about that. I mean, he watches VTubers. No offense to anyone who watches VTubers. You guys can have a lot of friends and be a VTuber watcher. But I'm just saying, you know, okay, I'm just gonna skip over that. Makoto and I chat for a bit before I notice Yokone coming over to our table. Sorry I'm late. I got caught up in some traffic. No, you're fine. We didn't wait that long. Yokone gasps at the sight. Oh, as soon as she sees Makoto. Hello, you must be Shoma's sister. Yokone immediately takes a seat next to Makoto and starts embracing her. Oh, what? You're Makoto? You're so much more adorable than I expected. Sorry, I don't typically hug people right after I meet them. But I know you and Shuma must have been through a lot. Just call me Yoko. No need for any formalities. Makoto is startled by the sudden smothering of affection. She's flailing her arms, unsure of what to do. After a few seconds, Yokone lets go of Makoto. If there's anything I can help you with, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks. Yokone, you're scaring her. Sorry. I should really get some other people to come voice act this. I don't know. I think it'd be funner than just hearing me roleplay as these people. So, let me know if you guys want to see me invite some people to do some voice acting for this. I think that'd be a fun thing to do. I really do want to thank you though, Makoto. You've done so much for Shoma. Well, for Shoma. I really can't thank you enough. He's the one who's done so much for me. And I should thank you as well for being a pillar of support for him. Well, Shoma has clung to me ever since he was a little boy. That is false. More like you dragged me everywhere with you. Makoto, why don't I tell you about the time that Shoma clung to me when we were young? Stop. Interesting. Tell me more. You two, don't encourage her. Well, there was the time Shoma and I went to... Yokone begins telling stories of our childhood with the context that I was always attached to her. She would conveniently leave out the parts where I would be forced to tag along. All my objections were immediately shot down, as expected. This continued on for a bit until we got our food. Wow, Shoma, you sure were a clingy kid, weren't you? You're having the time of your life right now, aren't you? Makoto burst out laughing, almost choking on the bite that she was swallowing. Yokone seems to be amused at Makoto's disregard for her keeping up appearances, as I was. Even now, he's still like that. He always wants me to pat his head. Alright. What other lies are you gonna tell? I'm not surprised. Even today, just before we arrived, he tried to get physical and intimate with me. Excuse me? What are you saying? Why are you saying it in a way that's so easily misunderstood? Come on, Shoma. You need to control yourself. You two are having way too much fun. Sorry. Oh, sorry. It really does make me happy to see how far you've come, though. Just over a week ago, you would have scoffed and trying to meet new people. But now, I can tell you and Makoto have really come a long way together. It almost feels like you two can take on anything together. I think we're a long ways away from reaching that point. Yeah, I'm not sure either of us know exactly where to go from here. Nothing wrong with that. You're both smart, kind people. I'm sure the answers will come to you in time. I sure hope so. If it makes you feel better, I'm still figuring things out myself. Is that supposed to make us feel better or worse? Most people would think that working adults have their lives figured out. I'm just gonna tell you right now, nobody has their lives figured out. Not really. Maybe some do out there. But I have my fair share of clinging to the past and wandering aimlessly. It's just that, as an adult, I'm expected to use most of my day doing things and to try and provide for myself while I also figure things out. That sounds depressing. Sorry, it's not all that bad. You don't have to worry about that, though. There's plenty to appreciate in the current moment. That's true. Shoma, can you give us a few minutes? There's something I want to talk to Makoto about. Oh, yeah, sure. I guess I'll go use the bathroom. Thanks, it won't take long. Yep, just knock on the bathroom door when you guys are done. I get up from the table and make my way to the restroom. I wonder what she wanted to talk to Makoto about. I guess there's no point in thinking about that. I'm sure there are plenty of things they could be talking about that they wouldn't want me hearing. That makes me a little bit curious, but I guess we'll just have to wait and figure it out. After a few minutes, I make my way back to the table. Makoto and Yokone are both smiling. Are you two done, or should I walk around? You're good. You can come sit down. I assume that you're not going to tell me what you talked about. Definitely not. Yeah, I figured. It's probably some embarrassing story. It wasn't much. Let's just call it some girl talk. Right. I think I have to get going soon. I know it's been short, but I got some things to take care of. That's alright. Thanks for coming. It was nice meeting you. Oh, you as well. I'll be leaving town tomorrow, so it might be a bit until I see you two again. Shoma, Makoto, I know life can be tough, but I truly believe that our greatest strengths as people is the connections we make and the bonds we form with others. Neither of you are alone. Please don't forget that. Thanks. We won't forget. Oh, we won't forget. Great. Now both of you, give me a hug before I go. Yokone gives each of us a hug before going to pay the bill. After paying, she says one last goodbye to us before leaving. Well, I think that's probably the last we're going to see of Yoko the entire game. Your sister's quite the character. She is, isn't she? Here and gone like a storm. Do you want to get going? Sure, back to your place. Is there still work that needs to be done? No. There's a few things I need to rehearse, but I can do them on my own time tonight. Overall, we're basically done. Oh, that's great then. Yeah, want to stop by the beach before you head back? Sure. Thanks, let's go. Alright, I think we're getting to the final moments of the game, babe. Well, I don't know what I was saying there. I meant to say boys, but okay. My words kind of got mushed together there. Makoto and I walked across the shore. The sounds of the ocean waves in the air. The beach, the good old beach. Lots happens here in this game. At the beach. A lot of important moments. Stars decorate the night sky. The night sky really is beautiful here, isn't it? Yep, that's why I love taking walks here at night. I actually took inspiration for the design of Mana here. I was actually guessing that was the case. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's particularly unique, but when I look at the sky, there are so many beautiful stars out there. They all have varying degrees of brightness, and there are also so many out there that aren't visible to the naked eye. But I think that's okay. We all find meaning in our lives in our own way. We also assign meaning to things in our own way. People find it in themselves to assign meaning to even the meanest of stars, or dimmest of stars. Not every star has to be as bright as those that make up the most well-known constellations. There are some out there that'll notice the lonely star even in the deepest corner of the sky. I became Mana in hopes that I could be a star that people can find hope and happiness in, no matter how bright I shine. And that maybe I could eventually become a star that's able to shine bright. And maybe I could find my own meaning. And you know what? I think I was able to find it. I'm really happy to hear that. I'm really living the current moment as a VTuber. VTubers have only recently become a thing, and I have no idea what the future holds as one. By the way, this was probably made during the VTuber boom. I'm hella late for that. But, we ball. This may just be a fleeting page in the entire story of my life. But right now, I love what I do, and I want to keep doing it, despite all the hardships that come with it. It's not something I want to ever give up, even though I know it will have to end eventually. Even when I no longer shine, I want people to know that I'm still out there, somewhere in the night sky, doing my best. Beautiful. I want people to remember that I was someone that was able to bring at least a little bit of hope and happiness to their lives. The connections we make, or the connections that we form, the happiness we share, the memories that we create. VTubing is really amazing, isn't it? It really is. Despite all the hardships and negatives that come, or thoughts and feelings that can come from VTubing, from both the VTuber and the fans, I don't really regret my experiences at all. There's just something special about it that leaves me unabashed. Why are we using all these big words, man? They're like trying to make it hard for me to read this. There's just something special about it that lets me unabashedly and unwholeheartedly enjoy and support someone. Sure, I butchered that. I'm sorry, guys. There's an unfiltered oh my god. Sentimentality. Okay, there's an unfiltered sentimentality and heart at the core of VTubing that just feels so natural. Yeah, you're completely right. People are brought together by these similar interests, and VTubers are able to express themselves in a way that they want. We're able to form so many different kinds of amazing connections, or whether it be between VTubers and viewers, or between viewers. We're all able to come together and become something greater. We're able to accomplish amazing things. Makoto walks towards the water and reaches out towards the night sky. She stares out at the infinite array of stars for a few seconds before turning back to me. Hey, Shoma. Yeah? I really do love VTubing. Yeah. There's something I want to tell you and ask of you. But let me save it for after the anniversary stream. Will you hear me out tomorrow after the stream at this location? Of course. Hell, I'll come watch the stream at the beach. Thanks. I need to head back so that I can do some final checks and rehearsing. Good night, Shoma. Good night. Makoto returns one last smile for the night before heading back towards the direction of her place. I think I've been able to find my own meaning as well, Makoto. Tomorrow's when it all happens, eh? Oddly, I'm not feeling as nervous as I was before. I take one last look at the beach before turning to head back to my apartment. Right now, I can only look back at those events of the last week with gratitude. My life really has been turned upside down, but I've been able to find someone truly precious to me. Beautiful, beautiful. The music in this game is so amazing. I gotta see who made the music again, because Jesus, man. Come on, Mana. It's your shining star of the night sky, Mana Orion. I'm back. I'm back. Did everyone miss me? Maybe I should introduce my comebacks like that. I'm back. Did y'all miss me? Sorry. I thought so. It's been an incredibly hectic past few days. It feels like I went on an odyssey and I finally returned home. You can say that again. I was able to learn a lot of things, both about myself and about others, and just about life in general as well. What happened? The details aren't important. The important thing is that I'm here and I'm doing well. But anyways, welcome to my first anniversary. This is your first anniversary? And you already have this big of a following? Holy crap, bro. I can't believe it's already been a year. Damn, bro. Whether you've been here since the beginning or you just recently joined, thank you for being here and supporting me. You guys have made this into something unforgettable for me. I hope that one day I can give back even a little bit of what everyone has given me. So I have a lot of stuff planned for today. I guess the first thing would be what you guys might have already noticed. We have new badges. I want to make sure that 1 year badge looks really special, so I hope everybody likes and looks forward to getting it. Thank you, Ina Mama, for the design. Ina? That Ina? Something tells me you all noticed the new emotes as well. Dude, I want to make emotes for my streams as well. Emotes and badges and all that. I don't know how to do that though. So let me know if when I ever make emotes and stuff like that, which ones would you want to have or which emotes would you want to see? And I'll probably implement them, you know. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's because you guys are all spamming them. Yep, there were a few emotes added as well. Also by Ina Mama. Thank you. I hope you guys like them. So, before I get into any of the other things I have planned for today, I want to talk about some stuff. This might be a bit sudden, but it's also important, so please hear me out. Let me tell you guys a bit of a story. A story about a star in the night sky. There was once a lonely girl. This girl didn't shine. Every time she tried getting close to others, she would just end up hurting them. There wasn't really anything redeeming about her. She was ugly, mean, weak, and always unhappy and tired. She didn't want to be like that. She wanted to be someone that could shine. One that could be happy about her own existence. But despite her efforts, she struggled to change. There was just way too many things about herself that she was unsatisfied with. One night, she had looked up at the night sky and saw the beauty of the countless stars. She thought, if only I could shine like that. Then she was given the chance to change. She was given the ability to transform into a new star at night. That new star would be the one that shined. It would be the one that others could look up to. It would be a self that she could be happy with. At first, there weren't very many people that would find it in the night sky or pay any mind. But slowly, the stars started to grow brighter as people started to look towards it for light. As more people looked towards it and believed in it, the star grew brighter and brighter. And eventually, it became one of the brightest stars in the sky. And it was a happy time for this girl. She really was finally able... She thought she was finally making progress to becoming the self that she wanted to be. Unfortunately, the happiness did not last. She found herself overwhelmed by the promise of... Please, bro, I just want to get through this. Come on, man. She found herself overwhelmed by the responsibilities that came with being a star. Maybe she had grown too fast. Maybe she would never have been ready for such responsibilities. Even as a star, she ended up hurting others, both her fellow stars and people that looked up to her. As she continued to make the same mistakes even as this star, had she changed or grown at all? Was she just lying to all the people that looked up to her? That she was still this ugly, weak person at all? Or all along? The girl ended up lost about what to do with both her human and star self. She thought maybe it wouldn't just be better to disappear. But despite the pitiful state she was in and the pain she had brought to others, the very people that she had hurt were still looking towards her with loving kindness, even as her ugly human self. How could they still love and accept her, despite what form she took? She didn't understand. She even tried pushing them away. But no matter what she did, they still smiled at her. They were happy about her entire existence. The girl really didn't know what to do. What could she do? If she continued existing and being with these people, she would have just continued hurting them despite her own love for them. But they just continued to accept her, and that they might get hurt. They told her that it's okay. They wanted to be with her anyways. Finally, the girl gave in and accepted them. She was still weak, ugly, and mean. She would still hurt others. She might never find the answers to her problem. She might never become the self that she aspires to be. Things might never get better for her. But she wasn't alone anymore. Her problems didn't magically go away. She didn't suddenly become the self she wanted to be. But she now felt like she could continue taking steps forward. She never discarded her ability to transform into a star. That's something she still valued. It was her opportunity to become the self that she aspired to be. How she was a star at night. How she was a star might not have been how she naturally was, but she continued to become a star, in hopes that one day she can truly become the greater self. So she continued taking steps forward into the future. She didn't know where it would lead, but with the people she valued by her side, she felt ready for the uncertain future, and maybe one day she'll truly shine brighter than she ever imagined. The end. Makoto. How did everybody like that story? I see a lot of crying in chat. That's just my awesome storytelling abilities, right? What happened to the girl? Who knows? The future is up to her grasp. I wouldn't worry too much about her though. She'll be fine. The reason I told this story is to show that stars aren't perfect. In fact, they're not much different from regular people in this story. They have their own struggles and circumstances. They might shine bright at night, but they also might they might shine bright at night, but they also might have sides to themselves that they don't shine. I know it might be hard to tell because they're looked at from a distance, but the stars in the story are individuals with their own hopes, dreams, and insecurities. They have feelings too. It's because of both the other stars and the people that look up to them that the girl was able to find a home in the sky and that she valued. Let's all try to do our best to make our own night sky the best we can. One other thing I wanted to talk about. People can really only look up People can really only look up to certain stars, and with some extra effort, maybe make their voice loud enough to be heard for a second. But that might be the extent to which people can make themselves individually known to the stars. Even though the stars might appreciate every single person that looks towards them, some stars just can't give the same attention back. This is definitely not going to work for everyone. I don't think every fan is going to really take in this story, but, you know, some people might. That's just the extent of the star's ability, and I know that might be painful for some people that might seek individual specialized attention from a star. I believe that relationships are built on mutual interaction. Both parties have to be in on it, communicating on equal ground. If a relationship is built on a one-way viewing, is that really something that's intimate or deeply interpersonal? One party doesn't even know the other exists, and the other might just be viewing one side that might not tell the entire story. That could very well be the same as one-sidedly worshipping an ideal. The relationship between a star and its viewers has its own value, but it's not one that I think people should seek as a replacement for other types of relationships. Basically, what she's saying is, be sure to have your life in check. Do not make these parasocial relationships with streamers. Often, the star can possibly... Oh, the star can't possibly spend the time and effort needed to form intimate relationships with every individual that looks up at it. I mean, luckily I'm small enough, so I really don't have many fans to, you know... I can be individualized with you guys, but eventually, if I ever do make it up there, you know, I guess this is just the harsh truth. But I'll never forget you guys. You guys are OGs. Sure, there might be a lot of nice people out there, and kindness is something that's invaluable. But contrary to what's depicted in a lot of media, I don't believe that just being nice alone makes you deserving of someone's feelings. There's a lot more to compatibility than just being nice, and it's impossible to know without interacting directly one-on-one. Sorry for being preachy, but I felt like I had to say this. For all the people that might wish for something more than just being able to look up at the stars, I don't condemn you for feeling that way. But what you're looking for very likely won't be found in the stars. I do hope that you eventually find what you're truly looking for, even if that might not be in the night sky. I know I said a bunch of stuff right now. I'm going to continue trying to be the Mana that I aspire to be, and that everybody can find at least a little bit of light in. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I hope that everybody will continue to accept and support me as I continue to work at it. There will be changes to come as I continue to grow. Not every change will make everybody happy. I can only do the best that I can to try and be the best version of myself I can be. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll do my best. This is only the start of my journey. Please continue to watch me as I work to become a star that shines bright in my own way. So that's how she planned to do it. This is the Mana she wants to present and strive for. I know some people might be taken aback since she's probably said a lot of things that might come as a surprise and or that people didn't want to hear. We basically never see her be this vulnerable and open like this. But I believe in both Makoto and the Mana fans. It doesn't take long for the chat window to be filled with messages of support and affirmation. People start spamming the Mana heart emote, and eventually the entire chat window consists of red hearts. Oh, stop it, guys. I really don't have the words to describe how thankful I am for how you all make this dream come true for me. Really, truly, thank you. Alright, enough of all that serious talk. Let's get to the actual fun stuff. Okay, so first off, we have a collection of clips that I put together that feature some highlights throughout the year. I can already see myself cringing at myself throughout the entire thing, but I know you all enjoy watching me squirm. Let me pull it up real quick. There you go. A video window appears on the screen showing a pause frame of Mana's debut stream. Wow, she actually decided to show this. I'm surprised she just leave it out. I thought she'd just leave it out and scold me later for choosing a clip from her debut. Yes, this is from my debut stream. No, we're not watching the whole thing. Why are you guys laughing already? I haven't even shown anything. I'm probably gonna regret showing this. Mana gives out a loud, audible sigh. Alright, here we go. The video doesn't play for longer than 5 seconds before Mana pauses the video, closes her eyes, and turns her head in a visible display of pain. She starts groaning in pain at seeing herself during her debut stream. Basically, she's like that. Alright, just bear with it. Eventually, Mana was able to get through the debut stream clip, albeit with frequent pausing. The rest of the clips that followed went relatively smoothly, with plenty of laughs, embarrassment, and ironic self-praise from Mana. Looks like that was the last clip. Well, that was fun, a bit painful, but fun. I just wanted to backseat past me the entire time while I was watching these clips. Like, you idiot, what are you saying? But past me was also cute and innocent, so I wanted to pat her head and give her some words of encouragement. Sorry, I gotta stop covering her face with the mouse. Something like, you're screwed. It only gets harder from here. Yeah, I'm sure the past Mana would have really appreciated that. Man, it sure feels weird looking back at my past self. Okay, next we have fan letter reading. I can't read through all the... Oh, I can't read through all of them, otherwise I'll be here until my 2nd anniversary. So I had someone pick them out. I actually didn't read through any of them, so I'll be reading and reacting live. First off, we have a letter from Triangular Turtle Tiger. Thank you, Mana and fellow Mana fans, for a wonderful year of laughs and wonder. Your streams have been something I could always rely on for time of heart and joy, and it wouldn't have been possible without you. Here's to all the great memories that have been made, and also to another year of wonderful Mana streams. Aw, thank you. It wouldn't have been possible without all of you either. Let's make the next year even better than the first, yeah? Okay, next we have... Mana continued to go through the letters that I had picked out. She reacted to every letter positively, her responses ranging from sly teasing to strong fondness. Lastly, we have a letter from... Oh snap! Shohase35. Makoto might scold me for slipping my own letter in there, but I kinda wanted to let her know my own thoughts for her as Mana. Damn, just dropped a bombshell on her like that. Mana, meeting you has been a pivotal moment in my life, in more ways than one. These days have been filled with so much joy and laughter thanks to you. But amidst those moments of joy in life are also inevitable points of hardship and struggle. I realize that there aren't easy answers to what life throws at us, but you've provided a place where we can all connect and make memories and have fun, despite what we might be going through. There might only be so much that I and the rest of the Mana fans can do for you during your own times of hardship. Oh jeez, my bad guys. Excuse me. If the only thing we can provide in return is to be here with you and foster the community that you've created, then we'll do just that. Even if we don't understand you fully, and regardless of what the future holds, this will always be a place where you can return, and we'll always be here to support you. I don't feel like you're undeserving of any of the support that you get. I truly believe that it's not just what you've done, but also who you are that makes you deserving of all the love and support that you get. You are not alone. Let's face the future together. Thank you, Shohase35. I was in a bit of a rush, so I'm not sure if I managed to get everything I wanted to say across. But I think I managed to say just what I wanted to say as a Mana fan. Man, I wanted to get past the serious stuff, but we have Shohase35 here being all sappy. I truly am so thankful and happy that you all gave me the chance to be a part of your lives and make this dream come true. To have the chance to be able to share the things I love, to connect with all of you, to have been a part of something greater that I could have ever been alone. Oh my god, my cheeks are getting sore from doing this voice in my throat. Truly, I'm so thankful. I could hear Mana's voice start wavering towards the end. Oh, she's got tears. A sniffle can be heard through the stream audio. Why are you making her cry on her anniversary? Come on, bro. Is she gonna start crying on stream? Mana's model could be seen shaking her head. She sits up and opens her eyes. No, I'm not gonna cry. Stop it, guys. You guys are just being weird now. Stop spamming those hearts. Oh, spamming those hearts? Come on, stop that. In response to Mana's emotional display, the chat once again fills with hearts and words of encouragement and affection. Alright. We're gonna move on to the next thing I have planned for you guys, since you're all being sappy. Let's sing a few songs. I know my last stream was a karaoke stream, but I had to end the stream suddenly, so I didn't get to finish. After that, I have some new merchandise to reveal. Yeah. I'm doing like the Mordecai and Rigby pointing right now. Yeah. Then I'll show something I put together and recorded to Then I got something I put together and recorded to show you guys, so that'll be fun. I actually have something a bit different in terms of songs today. I feel like singing something different than what I usually sing. Alright, let's start. The song that starts playing has a tone distinctly more upbeat than what Mana usually sings. What would usually be something more What would usually be something more melancholic is now one filled with hope for the future and gratitude for what's been experienced despite any mistakes and regrets. Again and again we made mistakes, our lingering regrets and eternal affection will reboot our love. I don't know why I rapped that. But more than ever, Mana shines brighter than I ever previously seen her. You wanted to become a star that people could find hope and happiness in, didn't you? I don't think you have to worry about that. You already achieved it. And to me, you've become the brightest star of all. And to me, you've become the brightest star of all. So let's connect our love, the feelings I want to put into words, and the right answers I want to convey are one and the same. Thank you. Oh wait, that wasn't the singing. Oh my bad. I kind of just rapped her saying that. Alright, here we go. I slowly walk across the shoreline, looking back at the imprints my soles have left behind the sand. The warm glow of the sun can be seen in the distance as it starts to make its exit for the day. I still feel a whirling of emotions from the anniversary stream prior to arriving at the beach. There was plenty of excitement and fondness from the stream, but there was also feelings of worry and anxiety for what's to come. The new strength that Mana showed, one that's born out of an acceptance of one's weakness and truths. I know the reaction on stream was positive, but how are people going to feel off stream and in the future when there might be more changes? Do her words even make a difference to the people that needed to hear it? I let out a loud audible sigh in an attempt to ease my concerns. Careful there. They say that every time you sigh, a little bit of happiness escapes from you. I turn around in reaction to the familiar warm voice behind me. What was that? Aren't you the one who's always sighing? If what you're saying is true, then let's try to salvage what we have left. Sure. I got enough happiness to go around. Makoto returns a smile as she starts to walk alongside me by the water. She turns her gaze to the ocean, with an expression on her face that I can't quite ascertain. So, what did you think of the stream? I think you did amazing. You were shining brighter than I've previously seen you. Thanks. I still don't know if I made the right choice or if I'm on the right path. I just did what I felt like was right for me. I don't know if people will come to fully accept the changes that I showed and that I'll be making in the future. But this is how I want to express myself, I think. I'm not sure either, but I think you made the right choice. Take it from Shohei's35, the biggest Mana fan out there. Oh yeah? That was a bit cheeky, didn't you think there, putting your own letter in there? It was so long too, you didn't even pay attention to the character limit. Oh yeah, I guess I wasn't really thinking about that. But thanks, I really liked it, even though you said some embarrassing things. Hey, it wasn't that embarrassing, was it? It sure was. Let's face the future together, huh? We were able to make it through this whole anniversary ordeal, but I'm not sure how things will go from here. Are you sure you want to continue walking down this path with me? Sorry, I know I'm already bringing this up again, but I don't see this path being smooth sailing from now on. I don't even know if I found any solutions to my problems. And I know I've said this before, but I don't have the answers to your problems. I can't be that knight in shining armor. I can't be that protagonist that would save you or figure out your problems. I'm just me. I have plenty of my own problems I'll bring. I'm not even sure if I'm still doing this out of my own insecurities. I just know that I wanted to continue being with you. If you're fine with all that, then I would be the happiest guy to keep walking down this path with you. I'd rather have Shoma Hasegawa than that knight in shining armor or one of those protagonists. You've already done so much for me. It really makes me feel like I should do more for you. Okay, how many times are we gonna bring this up? Oh my god, this do more for you thing. Like you said, you're just you, but that's exactly why I want you to stay with me on this path. It just shows my own confidence in myself that I'm bringing this up. Say, can I be a little selfish? I'm gonna ask you a bunch of annoying questions just to give myself an ease of mind. Sure, go ahead. I know you already said you would accept these parts of me, but I just want to why am I saying shellfish? I just want to selfishly reaffirm. You'll accept the side of me that will annoy and burden you? Yes. I'm gonna make a selfish request of you. Please do. I have so many problems. That makes two of us. You're inevitably gonna get hurt. That's okay. I'm going to complain a bunch to you. I know. I want you to tell me about your problems. And Makoto, I'll say this as many times as it takes. I want all and every part of you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Ooh, coy. If you're looking for your soulmate or someone who can complete you, then you won't find that with me. This is me. This is who I am. This is all I have. I'm just a girl with a lot of problems. I'm not looking for my soulmate or someone who can complete me. I just want you. You really are. Come on, what the heck? Oh. I'm so happy. Oh god, I don't know if I can pull off this sad voice. I'm so happy. Hey, it's not just me. There are plenty of people around you who will all accept and love you. Yeah, what's wrong with all of you? Makoto takes a moment to wipe her tears with her sleeve. Shoma, there isn't much value to the path I walk. But I want you to be there with me side by side. We'll probably stumble a lot and feel lost. But if you're there with me, then I feel like everything will be okay. Will you walk this path with me? Not just someone who's involved with me, but as someone I love. Is that a no? Of course it's a yes. I was just shocked. I think you've made me the happiest girl in the world at this moment. Weird coming from my mouth, isn't it? I don't think so. I think this happiness just fits you. You think so? I hope you can continue making me this happy then. I'll try my best. Hey, let's go, Shuma. Let's go, Shuma. Go to Shuma. To this unknown future. Yeah. No matter where it leads, no matter what awaits us in the end, we'll walk it together, one step at a time. Yeah. I think that's it, boys. We finished the game. After like a couple years. A year and a half. Something like that. Dear reader, thanks for reaching the end of VTuber Connect. Ever since I started watching VTubers, I've always been captivated by the power of the connections that are made. The game is my love letter to VTubing as a medium. It's a love letter in which I attempt to hide nothing but embrace everything. Not everything about VTubing as a medium is dazzling. There are plenty of things that we would prefer not to experience or think about, but I believe that's what makes it human. It's true to life that in a way that's reflective of who we are as people. And similar to people, I believe that it has the power to move, inspire, and connect us in ways that isn't really seen anywhere else. My own personal experience with VTubers reflects this, despite any of the negative experiences, thoughts, and feelings I've had with VTubers, of VTubing. I'm ultimately thankful that I've been able to share in their experience and become a part of their communities. One of my hopes with this story was to get people to be more conscious about their experience with VTubing as a medium, and that maybe we would come to a better understanding of each other, both from the perspective of the VTuber and the viewer. It's easy to forget that there's a human being behind every screen. We're all going through our own individual experiences and have our own unique stories. We don't know what others might be going through, and we can't make assumptions that may or may not be in a good spot. We may not always be able to do much for the people that need help, but I truly believe that there's power in being understood, even if we may never come to fully understand them. Just feeling like they're understood or knowing that someone has made an attempt to understand and God damn it, during this nice heartfelt message I gotta keep stuttering, bruh, and fumbling on my words. Just feeling like they're understood or knowing that someone has made an attempt to understand can have a significant effect. Of course, it's impossible to truly 100% understand everything about a person, and oftentimes it's best not to pry and oftentimes it's best not to pry into or share certain experiences, but just coming to an understanding of the possible experiences of others can go a long way. This is just one of the many ways that we connect with others. Thank you again for playing VTuber Connect. I'm happy Well, I hope that I was able to connect with you in some way through this game. Virum. Beautiful, beautiful. That game was amazing. I do need to see one thing though. Who made the music? Credits. Okay, actually, let me just go back to the gaming screen real quick. All right, shout out to these people for making this game possible. We got Virum, who was behind the story, the writing, the coding. Merrick Play, Hilda Sprite, and CG art. Very good art. I'm guessing that they did work on the next game. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. We got Hey Hudo Chikanik for the background art. I'm sorry I butchered that name. Kohoi. Bruh, I'm gonna butcher all these names. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. They did the UI and logo design. Alkanite did the music. Shout out to Alkanite. You are an amazing composer. I hope you do work for the next game in their series. Let's see. Katori M works for the trailer. Okay. Kamiagure after CC background art. We got Uncle Mujin for CC background art. Okay. And we got Catboy Mac for VTuber assets. I don't know what that means, but good job to all these people. This was a great game. I'm happy I completed it finally. Finally, we got the game done. Beautiful game, even though we are past the prime of, or the big boom of VTubing. Still a beautiful game. Simple, but effective. Okay. It's gonna be a hell of a video to edit. You're gonna see like all the stages of my VTubing model, like the first iteration, the RANCORR 2.0, RANCORR 3.0, which is crazy to think about that I went through 3 models in the span of 2 years, but you know, I'm a perfectionist. I can't really be satisfied, I guess. Okay, well, we completed that in a good amount of time, so let's continue on to the next game in the lineup. I think it's a whole separate thing going on here, but you know, it's by the same creator. I'm sure many of the same people will be working on it as well, so I'm excited to see. It's called R Ephemeral. Holy crap. Okay, well, that's a bit loud. Wait, is there voices in this game? Holy crap, there might actually be voices in the game. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Okay, that should be fine. Let me know if it's a little loud or too quiet or whatnot. We have R Ephemeral. I gotta see how this is pronounced, guys. Hold up. Ephemeral. Ephemeral. Okay. Gotcha. We have our Ephemeral Nights. From the synopsis, apparently we are in our last semester of college. And we are basically just, I guess, meeting this girl. I don't know much else besides that, but let's get into it. It is just the demo. The game, the full game isn't coming out until later 2020-26. 2020-26, but I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm sure this game is going to come out this year, so we're definitely going to come back to it once the full game is out. But let's just start it up. I do want to see, actually, before we start. Let's see who made the music. Composer GIF. So, oh damn, it's a different. Okay, we got Virum, of course. He's the guy making the game, so he's gonna be the writing and coding. We got a bunch of different people. We only got 5 people working on this, which is crazy as heck. I think Kohai is the same. Kohai is there again. But instead we got Evangelium making the characters, sprites, and CG art. We got okay, actually I think that guy is also from the previous game too. And then we have Composer GIF instead of Alkanite. So let's see if the music is as good as the first game. Okay, we only have chapter 1, so let's get into it. Oh, whoa, this is a big upgrade. Alright, I'm gonna stay quiet for this. Beautiful. Alright, I guess our protagonist for this game is named Kev. And Kev needs to fix his posture. Because that neck is curving. 90-degree angle curving. Okay, anyways, let's focus up. It's already... Okay, I should probably do a different voice for this guy. It's already getting dark. I guess the day's already coming to an end. Have I been able to do anything besides work today? Whoa, who was that? Good work today, Kev. Wait, I thought there was voice acting, no? Good work today, Kev. Somehow we managed to finish all of our tickets before classes starts next week. Okay, hold up. Somehow we managed to finish all of our tickets before classes start next week. Yeah, thanks for your help this week. Hopefully things will settle down once class starts. Don't jinx it. I'm gonna go get a drink after all that. I'll see you next week. You say that like you wouldn't have gone a drink regardless. See you next week. Mere laughs at my retort before waving goodbye. And that's it. Summer break's coming to an end. The very last summer break I'll be able to experience as a student. It's my own choice to do this, so I don't have any right to complain. I was able to earn a lot over the summer, so I'm not regretful, but I just wonder how I would have spent my time if things were a bit different. Reaching into my pocket, I grab a hold of my phone. Holy frick, that's loud. Whoa, Jesus. Let's turn that lower, god. Okay, cool, and we'll turn the back. Jesus Christ. Jump scare. Sorry about that. Hey, Mom, I just got out of work. No, I had to stay a bit late for something. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not pushing myself. We are a hard-working college student about to graduate. Alright. I'll stop by the bank tomorrow to send you some money. It should be enough to pay for Alice's lessons for a few months. No, it's okay, take it. I'm still saving enough for myself. Yeah, I'll be fine. By the way, how's Dad doing? I see. Uh-oh. This is gonna be a sad one, ain't it? I hope the dad survives through the entire game, please. Yeah, that's good at least. I hope he gets better. Thanks. I'm heading home now. I'll grab dinner on the way back. Yeah, I'm eating fine. No, I'm not just eating fast food all day. No, you don't have to pack and send me over food. What a loving mother. Love you too. Bye. So tired. I let out another deep sigh before continuing to walk across the college campus. Wake up, go to work at things I don't really feel strongly about, then come home to a day that's already coming to an end. Is this really how things have to be for some people? I know everybody can't just expect to enjoy and be passionate about their job, but it also doesn't feel right. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this world. If it were someone else, maybe they'd be more okay with how things are. I take a look around me. Even though it's night, the freshmen who arrived this week are wandering around, presumably exploring the campus before classes start. I wonder if I had a similar experience when I was a freshman. Nah, I doubt it. I knew what I was going to do even before I entered college. I say that, but I'm sure I feel just as unsure right now as any of those freshmen. Hey there. Why did I say it like that? Hey there. I turn around to face the voice directed towards me. Hey. Are you feeling lost or unsure about your future? Ever felt trapped by your fate? Why is she coming at me like some infomercial? If that's the case, then consider coming to our play this weekend, performed by the students of the drama department. Okay, so she's a theater kid. Huh? The girl in front of me hands me a beautifully decorated flyer. It's for a theatrical performance. Sorry, did I surprise you? You were just standing there, so... Oh, that's okay. I wasn't expecting someone to come and talk to me. For a second there, I thought you might have been trying to rope me into some shady scam. Is that so? By the way, I'd like to ask you about your car's extended warranty. Okay, what are we doing here? What is that? Alright, let's slow down there. There was actually a really good robot. That was a... Okay, wait. That was actually a really good robocall impression that she just did. I looked down at the flyer to get a closer look. The information that I can gather is that it'll be a story about battling one's own fate, and that it takes place in a fantasy setting. I can't say I haven't heard that before. So, this girl's a drama student? Studying the arts, eh? It's hard to imagine that anybody would go to the arts unless they were passionate about it. There are no guarantees or promises about the future in the arts. So, you're a drama student? Yeah, I am. That's cool. I never met anybody in the drama department. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know that our school offered a major in drama. But I'll just keep that to myself. Aren't you interested in it? You're not a freshman, are you? No, I'm a senior. Graduating this semester, actually. The same as me, then. She's graduating a semester early as well? What major are you? Computer science. Alright. Oh, do you like coding? It's alright, I guess. I don't feel too strongly about it. I'm just doing it to get a good job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what most people in computer science do, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I see. Understandable, it's pretty important to be able to secure your future. I guess so. Vivi, could you help me out over here? What? I'm sorry, that's so bad. A voice behind me seems to be calling out towards us. Oh, sure. Looks like I gotta go. No pressure to come to the show, but it means a lot to us when people come to watch. Sure, but I'll think about it. Thanks for the flyer. You're welcome, and thanks. For what? I didn't really do much. So, her name's Vivi. It's important to be able to secure my future. There isn't really much to be admired or respected about studying just to get a job. It's not like it's unique or creative, but that's just how it is. Theater, though. While I've been doing my own thing, there were others working hard at such different things here. Maybe in an alternate reality. Okay, are we about to go down this alternate reality route? Because they keep bringing up this idea for an alternate, if I did this things differently kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Starting to wonder. Kev? You okay? I was talking to you, but you weren't responding. Oh, sorry. I think I was just thinking about something else. Were you telling me your life story? I was just thinking, what were you gonna get? I'm sorry, the voice does not match the character at all, but I gotta make a different voice for them. Oh, same thing. Is that what you think of my life? Did you just arrive earlier today? Yeah, you didn't see my text? No, I just got out of work. You're working until this late? Well, isn't it still technically break? Yep. Did you go back home at all during break? Yeah, I finished... Oh, sorry. I visited my family around the same time I helped you move. I see. I wish I could have seen them again. Oh, I wish I could have seen them again. It's been like 2 years? How are they? Are things better? My dad's not getting that much better from the looks of it. He's not in a good enough condition. He's not in a good enough condition to work. My mom's been finding more work, but I feel like she's working too much. I see. I'm sure your dad will get better. He's always had so much energy and life to spare when I came over. It's hard to imagine that guy who used to suplex me when I was a kid wouldn't be able to overcome this situation. Yeah, you're right. He still has that energy to him. I'm sure things will be fine. Yeah. What about Alice? I think she's doing well. She's as gifted as always, so I don't have too many worries about her future. But I spent so much time away from home the past 4 years that it's become harder to understand her. Lately, she's just been sending me texts with just a link to a piano video and nothing else. I think it just means she's doing well. That sounds just like her. Have you talked with her at all recently? You've basically been away for almost her entire high school life, haven't you? People change a lot going through high school. Yeah, I'm sure she's changed a lot. It's just different when I'm not at home most of the time. We do text a bit, but yeah, I should call her more. But neither of us are the type to initiate, so I guess I should be the one to call her. It'd be nice to catch up. Yeah, I think she'd appreciate that. Are you still helping pay for her piano lessons? Yeah, she doesn't know that though. She doesn't? I think you're underestimating her. Am I? Maybe. We still have a good bit of time ahead of us as students. I don't know why you're working so hard, but let's find some time to have fun this semester. Sure. Just don't be barging in like you always do. Yeah. You have your own place now. Maybe you'll bring someone home. I'll be careful. That's how you're interpreting it. Oh, by the way, what's that paper you've been holding in your hand? Oh, it's the flyer that I was handed earlier. A girl from the drama department handed this to me earlier while I was passing by Central Grounds. It's for a theater play. We have a drama department? Right, I've been thinking the same thing. Are you going? It does seem like the type of thing you'd like. Maybe. I've never seen a theater play before, though. That's just the vibe I get, with you being how you are. You also used to really like stories when you were young. And wouldn't you usually have thrown something like that away by now if you weren't interested? Is there any reason you're still carrying it? Well, it probably wouldn't hurt to go. Not like classes started yet. Maybe it'll be fun. Are you interested in seeing it? Isn't it for this Sunday? Isn't it for this Saturday? I've got a date with Diana that day. Figured. Well, I'll think about it. Yeah, I think it could be fun to go out for one of those types of things every once in a while. Now, on to the more pressing matter. I want to try to focus my eyes and my mind in my mouth, please. I want to try taking out the extra large platter of chicken tenders again. Don't pass me out on this time. Oh, don't pass out on me this time. What the heck? I never passed out. Right. Sure, let's do it. I find myself back at the central part of campus after separating from Alex. I have to cut through here anyways to get back home, but almost as if I answered to my thoughts of, I wonder if that girl's still here. I spot Vivi. Not that it was difficult to spot her. There's a lot less people wandering around now. I'm almost guaranteed to be handed another flyer if I pass through. Hello, would you be interested in? Oh, it's you again. You remember me? Yeah, you're the guy who was looking to be incarcerated. Wait. Yeah, you're the guy who's looking to be indoctrinated into something shady. That seems to be quite the misunderstanding here. Is there? Here, this might be something that you'd be interested in. I still have the flyer you gave to me before. Doesn't matter. Take this one anyway. You can hand it to her friend. She tells me that after I just met with my friend. Oh my god, dude. Come on, man. I just got through the entire VTuber Connect reading decently. Please. Sure? I'm a little scared to show up now. It'll just be a normal performance, I promise. If you say so. I'm surprised you're still out here handing out flyers. It's pretty late. Yeah, It's my last performance with everybody before I graduate this semester, so I want to give it my all. What? You're doing a one play before the semester even starts as your last one? That's crazy. Vivi lifts a flyer from the top of her stack and looks at it with a warm but wistful expression. Will you be pursuing something similar after you graduate? Like acting? Oh, sort of. Sort of. Phoebe doesn't respond, her body's slightly shifting instead. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I think it's great that you're pursuing the arts, though. Oh, thanks. There isn't much to admire, though. I'm just a fool who can never let go of her childhood dreams. Phoebe's eyes break contact with me to look at someone in the distance. She gives a small wave. I see my classmates over there. Looks like they're wrapping up now. Like I said before, no pressure to come. But if you do show up, I'll show you how this fool tries to shine her own way. Or if you just want to come and see how cool I look, that's fine too. Right, I'll come for that reason. She gives one last smile before walking past me to join her peers. I continue making my way to my apartment, taking a glance at the night sky. I'll show you how this fool tries to shine in her own way. So, she considers herself to be a fool? Maybe most would agree, but isn't it really wrong to be a fool? Damn, how long is this demo? Holy shit. I thought this was going to be a short one, but I guess it's pretty long. To be fair, there's only like 4 chapters from what I saw, so. After some time wandering around, I managed to find a theater that I always knew our school had, but never knew the exact location of. I do remember being shown this building during orientation, but that was what, 3 years ago? Who's gonna remember that? The room isn't exactly packed, but there's a fair amount of people scattered around in various seats. I take a seat near the rear of the theater, out of the way so that nobody else would bother trying to sit next to me. I guess I have to wait now? It didn't take long after I took a seat for the lights to dim. Music starts to echo through the room as the curtains rise. This is my first time going to something like this, so it's pretty cool to see. It seems obvious to think about, but it doesn't often cross my mind that there's students other than me that are working hard on their own, very different things. Oh, there she is. Damn! At the center of the stage stands Vivi. She's wearing a costume akin to that of a knight out of a fantasy world. Her voice, loud and powerful, resonates throughout the room. It's different from what she was taking normally. It's different from when she was talking normally with me, but it also feels the same. Isn't acting supposed to be like when someone plays a part of the world that is separate from themselves? In a way, that's what she's doing. The lines she's speaking and her action on stage don't match up to what I'd expect out of the person I briefly talked to. But it also feels like this is also herself. I don't know anything about her. I barely know how she acts, but something just tells me that on this stage, at this moment, she's utterly and truly herself. That is what she wants to do. But in the end, it's just realizing the obvious over and over again, because I am myself. I find myself sitting on the bench not too far from the theater. The performance is already finished, but I didn't feel like going back to my apartment. What am I doing? I still have work to do back home. I'm trying to think of the last thing that I'm trying to think of the last time that things felt right. That was it. Back when I was a lot younger. Back when I wasn't really aware of the circumstances of the world around me. I used to enjoy things a lot more back then, didn't I? But now I just feel really tired. Mom, now's really not the time to be bringing this up. Huh? I opened my eyes in response to the voice in the distance. Turning my head towards the voice, I'm able to spot a familiar figure walking alone in one of the park paths. Is it who I think it is? It's Phoebe! I was gonna say, why does Vivi sound so familiar? It's the name of a Hololive VTuber. Yeah, I got a response back the other day for the audition. No, I didn't get the role. Mom, stop talking like that proves anything like you've said, or that you've said. Looks like she's talking with her mom on the phone. Mom, do you even remember that I had my last theater performance with my classmates today? Maybe you don't care, but that really went well and I had a good time. So let's not talk about this now. Alright, so obviously we got a mom that is not supportive of her career path. Yeah, I know. Thanks. I have to get going now. I'll call you back some other time. Love you too. Bye. Vivi releases a deep sigh as she hangs up her call. Vivi gazes at the night sky as she continues walking en route to crossing paths to where I'm sitting. Oh, it's you. Hey. I thought you'd still be back at the theater. Oh, well, it's been plenty of time since we ended. We've already finished cleaning up. Oh. I guess I lost track of time for a bit. Excuse me. I wonder if she thinks that I overheard a call earlier. I mean, you did. So, I wouldn't be surprised if she had thought that. Does this mean you came out for the show? Yeah, I watched the whole thing. Oh, that's great. Thanks for coming out. You wanted to come out and see my performance that badly? Smug face. Nice. Right, that's why I came. So, why are you sitting here? I just wanted somewhere to sit down and think, I guess. Ah, I see. Me too. I like to come here after I finish the show. Mind if I take a seat here? Sure, I don't mind. Vivi takes a seat next to me. I merely continue to look ahead. So, what did you think of the play? Well, I can't say I'm an expert on anything like that. That was the first time I've been to a theater play. I enjoyed it more than I was expecting, though. I could tell how much effort went into it. I thought the story was touching and I liked the characters. And I also really liked your act. I don't really know you, but I had the feeling that your acting really felt like you were truly being yourself. Oh, I don't mean that as if you were properly acting out the role. How do I put this? Even when you were acting out a life that wasn't your own, there was still something that unmistakably felt like your own. It felt like you truly loved what you were doing and that you put your all in it. It just felt right to me, like this is how things should be. That was very profound, holy crap. Huh. Sorry, I guess I said something weird. Vivi shakes her head in response. She's gonna be like, no, that was the most deep, poetic thing I've ever heard. No, I was just surprised by your response. Most of the time when I ask that, I just get told, yeah, that was good, or something like that. Which is fine, but sometimes I could just tell they're being nice. Your response was really different, so I was just caught off guard. Ah, I see. Well, I also thought it was good. There was some great swordsmanship that you showed. Don't remind me. I can't believe that sword prop almost flew out of my hand. Me. And that I accidentally hit the other actress a bit too hard with it. Sorry, Susie. I'll buy you a boba later. Oh, I thought that was a part of the bit. Ah, so you noticed? Maybe. Huh. It's okay. Maybe if you accidentally hit me with the sword as well, I'll forget that it happened on stage. Good idea. Let me go get that right now. Bruh. After pausing for a second, the both of us start laughing. But actually, though, I really didn't notice. You made it seem so natural. That's good to hear. But it looks like I still have a long way to go. Oh, well, thanks for handing me the flyer the other day. I think I'm glad I came out to see this play. It reminded me of a lot of things. It reminded me of a lot of things I watched and read that inspired me when I was younger. Oh, like what? I'm not sure if you know them. It was just a manga I used to read as a kid. Oh, I also used to read a lot when I was a kid. Well, technically I still do. Oh, then you might be familiar with some of the stuff I read. I guess there's one that I got reminded of. That was one. Oh, what the dude, come on. I guess the one I got reminded of was one that I particularly liked. It's about a kid who graduated from the Magic Academy in Wales at the young age and goes to teach English in a school in Japan. Is this... I feel like I know this one. It starts out goofy, but it turns into a big grand adventure with lots of cool fights and a lot of likable characters. I feel like there's an anime I watched that was a lot like that one. I know exactly the one you're talking about. I love that one too. That one's the one where it starts off mostly as a comedy in school life, but eventually they eventually travel to a magic world, and it goes on full of... Bro, can I please talk? Oh my god, bro. I swear to god, if I stumble one more time, we're ending the damn stream here, bro. The one time where it starts off as a comedy in school life, but eventually no wonder it's tripping me up. They eventually... why are you using eventually twice in like 2 words? But eventually, they eventually travel to a magic world and it goes full on action and adventure, right? I want to search up to see if I can find the anime that this is reminding me of. I can't think of it. Let me just go to my anime list. I'll probably find it there. Alright, hold up. Nothing here. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Here we go. I know you guys can't see it right now, but let me go to my anime list. Jesus Christ. Okay. It's gotta be somewhere. What's it called? What is the show that it reminds me of? Here we go. Okay, what's the English name for this? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Akashic Records of Bastard Magic Instructor. That's the thing that it reminded me of. That's the show it reminded me of. I know it took me so long just to find. I'm sorry. That's a little bit of a... Okay. Anyways, let's continue on. They don't travel to a magical world though. But the description kind of sounded like it. Yeah, that one. Seriously, didn't think I'd beat someone that even knows of it. I remember thinking the fights in World was so cool, and that I remembered that I really liked all the characters. Oh my god. Damn it. Let me go back. I gotta reread that. Yeah, that one. Seriously, didn't think I'd meet anyone that even knows of it. I remember thinking the fights in World were so cool and that I really liked all the characters. Yeah, they were all really lovable dorks. Man, now you're giving me a lot of nostalgia. I totally get what you mean though when you said you were reminded of it. Like the part when they all travel to the magic world and then get separated, was sort of similar to what happens in the play. Oh yeah, that was it. I remembered that was when everything started getting really good. Yeah, I know, right? And so yeah, the sequel is sort of a convoluted mess. Well, I figured a sequel would be nice to have after the ending to the first, but that sounds interesting. Yeah. Do you still read manga nowadays? Not anymore. I decided to focus on my studies once I got into high school. I see. That's understandable. Yeah, if how I felt after watching the play earlier is anything to go off of, I think I'd still like those types of stories. Maybe I'll have more time after I graduate to find a job, or I'll have more time this semester. You said that you were a CS student, right? I'm guessing you'll be a software engineer? Yeah, probably. Nice. That's a good job to have. I guess so. You don't like it? Well, I think the job and field themselves are fine, along with other corporate jobs. But I also think it'd be nice to be able to express myself more if it's what I'll be doing for the rest of my life. just doesn't feel that great to have. Oh my god. It's like the same freaking. Okay, hold up. Let me just Yep, goodbye. All right. Anyways, we continue. Let me just move this real quick. Now that that's there. Yoink. All right, perfect. Let's keep going. It just doesn't feel that great to have the weight against. It just doesn't feel great. Oh my god. It just doesn't feel that great to have the way. Brother. This author has a way with words that I can't read. It just doesn't feel that great to have to weigh that against financial security most of the time. Sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I chose this for myself, so I don't really have any right to complain. I think you have every right to complain. Huh? I feel the same way. It doesn't really feel right. Well, I know why it has to be that way. Not everybody can just do what they want. And I know that it's possible to find success regardless, but still, I think we can still complain about it. We deserve to be able to do that at least. Of course, that'd be the case. And she might feel similarly despite having made a different decision. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Like, I know that it's possible to find a good balance between being content with your career, but figuring that out isn't simple at all. And by the time we do figure things out, we might be really old. Yeah. And even if it's our own decision, it affects everything around us. Our physical location, how we can support others financially, availability to friends, whether we can afford to go out. Yeah, exactly. It's just a lot to deal with. I'd imagine you have your fair share of difficult decisions and circumstances in pursuing the arts. Yeah, that's for sure. But that's okay. I was reminded earlier that maybe I'm okay with all that. I see. That's good. Yeah. Vivi raises her gaze towards the sky and pauses as a pause falls between us. You said that this was your last semester before you graduate, right? Yeah, it is. How are you feeling about that? Honestly, I'm not even sure. A lot, I guess. I'm not sure how things would look from here. Whether I'll accomplish what I set out to do, whether that will even matter or not. How things will change. I see. A lot is a good way to put it. Sometimes I get the feeling of wanting to just be able to forget about everything and live in some sort of seaside cottage and just be able to do whatever. I get that. For me, I think I'd like a lakeside cottage surrounded by nature. That also sounds great. But as nice as that all sounds, it just feels like I'm running away. What about you? How do you feel about this being your last semester? I also have a lot of feelings about it. Anxious, a bit sad, maybe a bit excitement, but also afraid. The future all is a big fog ahead. But I think that lets me focus on what's right in front of me in the present. You said that things would just feel like running away, right? Well, I think it's okay to run away if it's just for a bit. Sometimes it's nice to just be able to forget about what's in the future and just focus on where we are right now and what we're able to do. I see. It'd be nice to be able to do that. You're not able to? Well, I'm not even sure how I do it and when. You're not busy right now, are you? No, but... Vivi gets up from the bench and stands in front of me. She extends her hand out to me. Wanna come with me then? I was planning on running away for a bit tonight after the show. Why not forget about everything just for tonight and have a bit of fun? I'm unable to avert my gaze from her. Her eyes show no sign that she's joking. Rather, they're filled with soft, warming melancholy. Sure. Even though it feels as though time has stopped in this moment, the words leave my mouth before I'm able to think about my response. All I'm able to do is feel like I'm being pulled towards something that I'm unable to see. Something that I'm not sure would last forever. Something that might very well fade into nothing after its lights have burned out. But even if it's just for a bit, but even if it's just for that brief shimmering moment, I found myself grabbing hold of the hand extended in front of me. Maybe I'm a fool for getting caught up in the flow of someone that I don't even know yet, but it doesn't feel at all wrong to be the fool. By the time I'm able to process what's going on, Vivi's already pulled me up from the bench. By the way, my name's Vivi. You can call me Kev. Short for Kevin? Nah, short for Steve. Alright. Wait, really? Are you dead? Come on, how are you falling for that, bro? No, it's short for Kevin. Oh. After staring at each other briefly, we both start laughing. Alright, let's get going. The night awaits. So, where exactly are we going? To the land of the freedom of dreams. Karaoke. Oh, hell nah. Hey, you better karaoke it up in here. Ah, we're finally here. My safe haven. Dude. Alright. The air around us is filled with the muffled echoes of music and voices. This is exactly what I expect to be a popular spot for college students. Do you come here often? Maybe a little too often. The owner gives me a discount though, so it's not too expensive. That's not surprising, considering the owner at the front desk instantly was able to recognize and be friendly with her. She just immediately started speaking in Korean to her as if she was her daughter. Oh, Korean? The Korean? She seemed like a nice lady. Was she asking about me? I saw her looking over in my direction. Yeah, she was making some comments that aren't too important. Sure she was. I wonder what those comments could be. Anyway, what do you want to choose the first song? Wait. What did she say? Anyways, do you want to choose the first song? Of course I said it wrong, because I say everything wrong. You can go first. I haven't decided on the song yet. Alright, I'll go first. What should I even sing? Maybe I shouldn't pick any depressing songs, but most of the songs I know are kind of sad. I mean, it doesn't seem like Vivi would care, but I'm starting off with something just a little unhinged. Just a heads up. Huh? I look up to see Vivi taking a deep breath as the music starts playing. What is rightness? What is stupidity? I will show you what they are. I'm immediately caught off guard by the sudden, almost angry singing from Vivi. The song itself is highly charged and bitter on its own, but Vivi's really getting into it. Huh? Whoa, okay, Jesus Christ, what is this song, bro? Shut up, shut the flight up. Unconstrained by any notion of embarrassment or class, Vivi continues to let her feelings flow out through the song. It's like some grunge rock type of song here. I couldn't help but laugh, not at Vivi, but at myself. Why am I even worrying about such trivial things? It's as if Vivi said earlier. This is our escape from our worries. Just for tonight. I'll forget all those things. Just let everything go, even if it's just for one night. Vivi gives me a slightly embarrassed smile as she catches her breath. She hands the other mic to me while pushing her hair back with her other hand. Say, I don't know what kind of stuff you're going through or worried about. I don't really know what I could do to solve my own problems either. But at the very least, when I'm here, I feel only okay with that. It's almost like, hey, at least I can do stuff like sing karaoke, right? Something like that. Sorry, I'm saying something weird, aren't I? No, you're really not. I think I get you. You're right. I suddenly feel okay with things as well. Thanks. This was a great performance, by the way. Really? I mean, of course it was. Uh-huh. Look. Looks like it's my turn now. Oh? Behold, my music taste from what I listened to back in middle school. The instrumental starts playing for a song that's been far too long since I've heard. But hey, it's probably one of the few songs that I actually memorized word for word. Oh, I like this song. I haven't heard it in so long. Say, do you want to order some drinks? Vivi's question makes me do a double take. Like alcohol? If you're okay with it, it'll be my treat. Sure, why not? I can't help but think, what am I saying? Classes start in 2 days. It's late at night. I haven't been able to get any of the tasks I need to get finished. Well, it won't be that bad, right? Watch, they leave the freaking karaoke bar drunk as hell. Oh my god. There. Here's some water. Somehow I find myself in an alley taking care of a girl that I barely even know while she throws up. I'm not a lightweight, she said. I'm not drunk, she said. How did I get myself in this situation in the first place? Bro, how many shots did she take, bro? How many drinks did she drink? I feel a little tipsy as well. Okay, I think I'm fine now. You said that like half an hour ago. Are you sure? You don't look fine to me. You're right, I'm not fine. Can you stop spinning? It's making me more sick. I'm standing still. Not where my feet are at. That's nasty. So like, why do companies, why do companies ask for multiple years of experience for entry-level positions? It doesn't really make any sense at all. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It's like that for the field that I'm trying to get into as well. How am I supposed to show that I have the experience to get these roles when I need experience in the first place to get them? That's literally that's everyone's complaint when it comes to jobs and stuff. Like, you need years of experience for the job, but you need the job to get the experience. Like, I'm sorry, but it's freaking regarded, bro. I know, right? Like, sorry I didn't start coding when I was still in my mother's womb. Darn, you could have been such a cool hacker, baby. Yeah, I guess I could have. Right. These are the type of drunk conversations they get into. Excuse me, we're about to close. Vivi? Christine, am I still able to order my usual, or have you already started cleaning up? Vivi, I know you like your boba, but at midnight? Fine, I can make you one real quick since we haven't started cleaning yet. Thanks. Now pay up, Kev. You lost the bet earlier. Fine. Bubble tea though? Yeah. Alright. How much will it be? That'll be $6.49. Wow, it's really that much for boba tea? Hold on, let me punch in my phone number so I can get points. Bro, where the hell are we going, bro? First the boba shop and now the gas station? Wait, what? Oh, we're just going all over the place. Is that Donkey Kong? Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Centipede. See if I can recognize all these in the group. Wait, bro, I couldn't see all of them. Looks like they had a fun day. She's sobering up now? I wonder what time it is now. I managed to pull the phone out of my pocket to look at the time. 1 in the morning? That's pretty early. What time do you even sleep normally? It's getting pretty late now, so don't you want to wrap things up here? Huh? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Were you planning on walking back home? I can walk you back if you need. Thanks for offering. I think my roommate is still up though, and she has her car. Oh, great, that works. I might need you to walk me back to campus though. Sure, I have to pass through there anyways to get back home. Awesome, thanks. Let me give her a call. After a few seconds of navigating through her phone, she manages to dial the right contact. Hey, Rio, how's it going? Yeah, I'm fine. I drink a little bit, but I'm fine. A little bit, she says. How did your raids go? Raids? Oh, really? Wish I could have been there. Oh, nice. Glad you liked the performance. Yeah, I stayed out afterwards to go karaoke and had a bit of fun afterwards. I'm still downtown, so do you think you could pick me up? I could walk back to campus and you can pick me up from there. Oh, no, it's okay. I have someone with me, so it should be fine walking back to campus. Alright then, take your time. I'll see you soon. Vivi hangs up the phone call and puts it back in her pocket. Alright, she's coming to pick me up after she finishes something. That's good. I'm surprised she's even awake at this hour. Oh, she normally is awake at this time. I don't think she'll be sleeping for another few hours. I see. Well, let's start heading back now. She's what you call a night owl. We find ourselves back at the park near the bench that we had first sat at a few hours prior. And just like that, the night is coming to an end. In a few days, we'll be back in class, having started our last semester in college. Did you have fun tonight? Yeah, I had fun tonight. I don't think it was something I would have normally done on my own, so thanks. I'm glad, and it was fun for me as well. Well, minus the part where you almost threw up on me, though. Hey, it didn't actually get on you. Sorry. It's okay, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, you better be. Uh-huh. And just like that, I'm not kidding. Tonight it feels like I might have got a glimpse of something I couldn't see before. It was nice to be a fool, even if it was just for tonight. But now that I'm back, it's once again time to face reality. Hey, we still have a bit of time before my ride arrives. Want to see one last thing before the night ends? Huh? What is it? Here, come, I'll show you. The nice guy? Vivi starts walking in a direction away from the buildings. It wouldn't hurt to see what she has to show me. As we get further from the lights, it gets more difficult to see. So, where exactly are we going? It's getting a little dark. Running through the bushes or whatever. We're basically here now. Here, take a seat. This is a great spot. I take a seat on the bench that Vivi points to. There isn't really too much here. Huh? Not down there. Look up. I shift my gaze. Not my glaze. I shift my gaze upwards towards where Vivi is pointing. Where Vivi is pointing. I raise my head to see the vast expanse of the sky before me. See? There are stars. They're pretty, aren't they? Huh. Almost as if they were perfectly placed, the seat allows us to have a wide view of the night sky, unperturbed by buildings around the campus. So, there was a view like this all along. Yeah, they really are. I'm sure things will be alright. I turn my head towards Vivi, but her gaze continues to face straight ahead. As long as we wish for it, I'm sure things will be alright. I get the feeling that I'm not the only one that she's directing those words to. Yeah, I think so as well. I'm the one saying it, so it must be true. Is that how it works? Yep, that's how it works. Right. Well, at the very least, it feels like you're right about the path that you're walking. Thanks. Sometimes it can be hard to believe that for myself. My dreams seem as far away as they've ever been. Sorry. My dreams seems as far away as it's ever been. If you don't mind sharing, what exactly is your dream? My dream is to be a voice actor. I want to be able to voice all kinds of characters and be part of works that I love. I think that's a wonderful dream to have. Really? I'm sure it's a difficult path, but I think if it's like anything I saw on stage, then yeah, I think it's a wonderful dream to have. Just curious, why do you think it's wonderful? Well, I can't say I know too much about voice acting specifically, but I was just thinking it was nice for people to freely express themselves, that's all. For all that seems wrong in the world, I feel like we should be able to do that much. Voice acting is like putting a part of yourself out there, though, through a character or world that's separate from yourself, right? That could be a way to be seen in ways that you normally wouldn't be able to these days. God damn it. Come on. That could be a way to be seen in ways that you can normally wouldn't be able to do. Why can't I read? Come on, man, please. Maybe I'm getting a bit tired, but bro, please just read the sentence. That could be a way to be seen in ways that you normally wouldn't be able to through day-to-day interactions. That sounds really nice. Also, voice acting just sounds really cool. Vivi turns her gaze towards me. Her expression is soft but filled with an extent of emotions that I'm unable to fully grasp. Right? It's really cool, isn't it? Vivi's body relaxes as she lets out an unrestrained laugh. Sorry, you just reminded me of something a while back. I think it was when I first had the thought of getting into voice acting. At the time I was a kid, and I think I was just thinking that'd be super cool. Is that so? It's definitely a good reason. Alright? You're right. We should be able to do that much, shouldn't we? What about you? Huh? Your dream isn't to become a software developer, right? Oh, honestly, I'm not too sure what I'd be doing if things were different. I just been focusing on my studies. Her face forms a complicated expression as though she's not sure whether the Bro, come on. Well, at least I can guarantee the more I read these visual novels, the better I'll be at speaking. Her face forms a complicated expression as though she's not sure whether she should ask. Oh, I'm just trying to get a good job to support some of the people I care about most. I technically not forced to do it, but I'm not sure if I could have seen myself making any other choice. So, yeah, that's basically it. I know there's probably something out there where I might be able to find some sort of balance, but I'm not really sure. I see. You said before that you wish you could be doing something where you could... Bro, why am I having so much trouble, dude? Come on, man. I'm ruining the game here, bro. You said before that you wish you could be doing something where you could be yourself more, right? Yeah. I think I might understand. Maybe as someone who made a different decision than you. It might not be what you want to be doing, but I get the impression you're being yourself. Honestly, I respect people who go through... sorry, I'm kind of getting off course here, but I respect people who go to schooling or college or do the hard work just to get it out of the way, even if they don't like it or they don't want to do the job. If they have enough drive and willpower to push through that, then, you know, they're obviously a very strong person. And I respect them for that. I don't really know your situation, but you said you couldn't see yourself making any other decision, right? Well, isn't that because you're just being yourself and doing the right thing? I think that's important as well as... I think that's as important as doing what speaks to you. I also think it's alright to be unsure of what you'd be doing if things were different. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to find something in what you end up making a career out of. That's true. I think because I'm someone who made a different choice than you, I can admire your decision to pursue a stable career. Really? Why? It's just what I said before. That I'm just a fool who can never let go of her childhood dreams. Well, I don't think being a fool is a bad thing. You think so? Vivi turns her head towards me, her smile beaming. With nothing more to be said, I merely return a smile. Damn, I guess I'm just a fool as well, boys and girls. I'm just a fool as well. But maybe being a fool will pay off, huh? The air is quiet, but I can still see the students walking around at this time. Huh. There's still a decent amount of people walking around. Freshmen, probably? I guess they must be excited to be in college now. At 1 o'clock in the morning, there's still people walking around the campus? Bruh. Well, good for them. I'm starting to get pretty tired now. Don't pass out yet. Do you see your friend anywhere? Vivi starts scanning the area before starting to wave at the girl leaning on one of the walls. The girl perks her head up and starts walking towards us. Who this? Hey, Rio. Sorry, did you wait long? Oh, okay, what should her voice be? Nah, I just... Should I make her have an accent since her name is Rio? Nah, I just got here. The close off... Okay, I'm trying to find something that sounds fair. Nah, I just got here. They closed off the parking lot nearby, so I had to park like near the chemistry building. Yeah, maybe I should do a kind of Valley Girl accent. I see, that's not too far of a walk. You should have seen me karaoke. I sang like that one song you sent me last week. You sang it like without me? I see how it is. Come on, that's not what I meant. Also, weren't you the one who said you'd be busy after the show? How'd your rates go? They went alright. Like, I didn't really get any good drops. Well, I'm way too... Oh my god. Boo. I'm sorry. Oh, I'll have some time tomorrow if you want to play, or later today since it's technically Sunday. Is she like playing some gotcha game or something? Sure. By the way, your performance was so good. I had fun. Oh, thanks for coming out, even though you had to wake up early for it. Early? Bro, did she work the third shift or something? Don't do it, kids. Don't work the third shift. It will ruin your freaking life. Anyways. Wake up early. Didn't it start early in the evening? Also, I saw you almost drop your sword on stage. Huh? Not you too. Rio turns to me. Bro, my roommates probably think I'm so weird for doing this. Rio turns to me. Hey, I'm Rio. I think I seen you around the CS building. Oh, really? I'm Kev. I think I recognize you sorta. Were we in the same class? Maybe, but I don't usually show up to class in person. I just watch the recordings and show up for like exam day. Why is the Valley Girl voice the most embarrassing one to do, bro? I don't even think it sounds good. I'm not listening to myself back, so I think it probably sounds so bad, but screw it, we're committing to it. So like the majority of CS students. I'm surprised you two recognize each other considering Rio spends all her time in a room. What do you mean? I went outside earlier to see her perform. Isn't that like the first time you've gone outside since you came back from home? Bruh. Right. Alright, ready to head back now? Yeah, sure. I'm just getting ready to pass out right about now. Vivi turns her attention towards me. Will you be heading back home too? Yeah, I'm going right to sleep when I get back. Me too. I had fun today. Thanks for coming along with my sudden impulses. I had fun too. Thanks for showing me something I wasn't able to see before. I hope everything ends up working out for you. Thanks. Same for you. I know you'll do great. I'll see you around. Yeah, see ya. For a moment, we merely look at each other before Vivi gives a warm smile and waves goodbye. See ya. Right, okay. Bye, I guess. No, I think it's fine to leave it at that. Maybe I'll see her again this semester. In just over a day, it'll be the start of my final semester in college. For some reason, I feel oddly okay with that. I can only wonder what my remaining time here will hold. Ah, what a perfect day to start the new semester. All around me are the bustling sights of students, both old and new. Although many walk with a sense of purpose, there are some that are taking in the sights around them. A lot of students are already causing the morning traffic to congest. That's how you know that's how you know that we're back. It's like nothing changed. Except I'm so tired. I can understand being tired yesterday after waking up from the events the other night, but I figured I'd be alright this morning. Maybe I should have gone and gotten caught up with her flow. Wait, maybe I shouldn't have gone and gotten caught up with her flows on Saturday. Bro, on Saturday. Let me re-say that. Maybe I shouldn't have gone and gotten caught up. Bro, listen. I respect your writing. Your writing is phenomenal. I love how many different words you can use. Like, god damn it! Why are you putting so many similar words and similar phrases and same words together? It's making my tired brain work overtime for this, man. God dang it. I would appreciate it if you gave me a sentence or two here or there of just, maybe I shouldn't, like, instead of maybe I shouldn't have gotten caught up with her flow on Saturday, you could have just said, maybe I shouldn't have gotten caught up with her flow on Saturday. Like, why are we saying maybe I shouldn't have gone and gotten caught up? That's like the same thing. Anyways. Sorry. Whatever. There's no more thinking about it now. It's likely I wouldn't even be seeing her again. Maybe I'll have some time to rest for a bit before Maybe I'll have some time to rest for a bit if the professor just goes over the syllabus and talks about himself for the entire time. Yeah, anyways, I would really prefer if there was like a sentence here or there, just a simple, you know, simple sentence here and there. Arriving in the classroom early, I take a look around the room. It's a large lecture hall, one that I'm not too familiar with. I locate a seat in the back corner of the room. It's one of those seats that are in a pair and are also isolated from long rows that populate lecture halls. Placing my bag down, I sit myself down on the outside seat. Good. I managed to get the corner seat. Nobody actually tries to sit in one of these pairs of chairs with a stranger. I lean forward and rest my head on top of my arms. Classes have really started again. There's already so many other things related to job applications that I have to worry about. All I really would ask for is to have a peaceful, quiet semester. I slowly start to feel my conscience drift away as my fatigue settles in. Right before I'm about to fall asleep, I hear the sound of footsteps stopping right next to me. Oh, let's see. Do we think it's Vivi or do we think it's Rio? I'm gonna think it's Vivi just because of the story, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Rio. Huh? Show us who it is. Who's behind door number 1? I'm suddenly snapped back into consciousness by the sudden voice directed towards me. As I lift my head and turn towards the source of the voice, I'm greeted by a familiar face. Oh, it's Vivi. Ah, it's you. Huh. Is that where the demo ends? Damn. Right there is where you ended? You didn't like end it at the end of the day or something? You had to end it right there? Right when it was getting good and scrumptious? Alright, I see how it is. Thank you for playing our demo of our ephemeral nights. With every shimmering moment must eventually fade. While every shimmering moment must eventually fade, there are still many more that await in the rest of the story. Please look forward to the release of the full game. Virum. Alright, well, I think with that should be the end of the stream. Or the end of the gameplay, at least. I'm sure we can still talk about something. Anyways, I think those are some pretty good visual novels. I mean, of course, you know, we didn't like get through the full game of that, but you know, it's just a demo. I guess some final closing thoughts. I'm glad I finished VTuber Connect. That game has like one of the most beautiful soundtracks I think I've ever heard in a video game. And you know, the story, nice little sweet story about a VTuber and a fan or a viewer, you know, getting together, sharing their struggles, and you know, growing from it. So VTuber Connect, let's see, how would I rate it? I think I'd rate it 7 out of 10. It's a very good game, very good game. It's not like the most mind-blowing, mind-boggling game, but I think it's a nice, sweet, short little game. And of course, I guess that's kind of ironic because it took me 2 years to finish, or like a year and a half. But you know, nice game, good soundtrack, good art, very well made, nice little knit package. And for our ephemeral nights, I forgot how to say it. Yeah, I'm already intrigued by the start of it. Again, I don't know if it's gonna be the most mind-blowing story. They did mention about doing things differently, so I do want to know if maybe there's gonna be some sort of sci-fi twist on it. I doubt it. It just seems like it's gonna be a little romance kind of thing, like finding yourself and, you know, coming of age kind of story. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if the music is as good as Elka Nights from, you know, VTuber Connect, but it's definitely, if not on par, almost as good as that other soundtrack. But with that being said, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm glad I got through that game. There's probably a bunch of other games. There's a bunch of other games I need to get through as well. I need to finish. There's obviously Little Nightmares 3. You gotta finish that. What other games are there? I feel like there's a bunch of other games that I gotta finish on my channel as well. Let's see. We haven't played Deep Rock Galactic in a while. I don't know if I'll return to that game. Rivals, again, like I said before, it's just really laggy when I play it, so I don't know if I'm gonna stream that. Indigo Park Part 2. I don't know if I like the way they're going about it. Like Indigo Park is releasing like separate chapters as like different games. I think that's kind of odd. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure like I don't know if Poppy's Playtime did it like that. I think they do, or like I know some other games do it like that. But like, like why do you do it like that? Why are you guys doing it like that? I don't see the point of that. But whatever. Repo. I don't know. Game slot, friend slot games kind of just they're going on a decline right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll probably play like games like Burgley Gnomes, and some other stuff like that. But yeah, these are some pretty good games today that we played. Got me feeling all nostalgic and everything. So yeah, but with that being said, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it, even though I'm like the most inconsistent streamer ever. Thanks for commenting for first time chatters, except for you bots. Stay out of my chat. If I see one more of you guys just like stupid ass uh you know links in the chat, you're getting the people's elbow. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and with that being said, that's everything I have to say. This has been RANCORR, and I hope to see you guys next time when I stream again. Don't forget to check out that YouTube video. Please. Please, Speed, I need this. Alright. I get it. I know. It's because of my sporadic schedule that algorithm's not picking it up. So it'll pick up eventually when I keep posting. So alright, peace out, y'all. I've been rambling enough. See you guys next time.